He said the podium was for me. He couldn't see over it. Something that's so cool about Mario Andretti being up here. For me, when I was a kid, 6, 7 years old, I got a picture signed from Mario Andretti. It said, "To Joey, always chase your dreams." And I had that in my room for so long, and he's already gone. But how about this for a dream? We're living out the dream now, which is just absolutely incredible. But tonight, I want to celebrate our industry just as much as what we've done this year. The next-gen car, it was such a challenge for everybody, right? Huge opportunity, but a lot of change, a lot of growing pains that went along with it. And it took, a new way of thinking, right? Not just the next-gen car, but the next-gen way of thinking, the practices, the way we officiate at the racetrack, the way NASCAR was able to, rise to the occasion with us to be able to put on some good races. The fans, right? The fans were able to be patient with us, knowing that there's going to be some challenges along with it. But I think overall, we all can sit here tonight and say 2022 was a huge success. And a lot of that, like I said, was to NASCAR, but also I got to thank everyone on the Driver Advisory Council, especially Jeff Burton, was a huge, huge piece, I think, to the success of this season. I want to thank our network partners, Fox, NBC, SiriusXM, for helping us connect with the fans, right? We got this great racing, we got great content. We're able to put that out there is huge. And something I realized in 2018 when we won the championship was how big our team really was. When I was able to go around and go to Shell's headquarters, go to Ford's headquarters, and you start to realize how many people this impacts, there's a lot more Christmas gifts under the tree, is what I've realized. And so we have plenty of people to thank here tonight. It starts with the leadership. Roger Penske, Kathy Penske, you guys took a risk on me 10 years ago now, and here we are 2 championships later as a driver that didn't have many options out there, and you guys took that risk, committed to me, along with Shell and Pennzoil for this long. It really means a lot. Congratulations on winning not only the Cup Series Championship, but the IndyCar Championship in the same year. It's never happened before, guys. That's a huge deal for Team Penske, so congratulations on that. Roger likes to always talk about how important human capital is. That's what he likes to talk about. I like to say it's hard to fly like an eagle when you're working with a bunch of turkeys. And obviously there's a bunch of eagles inside Team Penske, and I'll start kind of naming some of them off here for you. Walt Zarnicki, your trust, your friendship, our phone calls that we have weekly means so much. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Walt. And obviously some other great leaders within our company, Bud Danker, Tim Cindric, Mike Nelson, Travis Geisler, Jonathan Gibson. Your leadership within our company is second to none. And it's always the Penske way, right? That's what we always like to say, and doing things at an elite level. The 300-plus employees at the shop building these race cars, obviously a big challenge with the next-gen car and learning a lot of things, so thank you to that. The 60,000 Penske Corp employees around the world. There's a lot of support coming down the line here for Penske. We got at least 100 members of the team here tonight. They're out here somewhere having a big time. There we go. I hear you. I hear you. My teammates, Ryan, Austin, and Harrison, you guys, the teamwork they were able to bring together. We keep talking about this next-gen car, but how we're lost dogs out there sometimes, not knowing what direction to go next, and how we're all able to work together to build ultimately a championship season for all of us. So thank you for your partnership there. The 22 team, 22 and 22. We did it, boys. We did it. That's so special to be able to do this for the first year with this car. We stuck together. There wasn't, all highlights, right? We look at the highlights up here tonight, but the lowlights is really what makes a team. And there was moments of that, obviously, throughout this year. And but what I thought was great about this team is it rose to the occasion when the playoffs came around. When the pressure was on, they were there. They truly loved the pressure. I put the pressure on them by saying we're the favorites because I know they're better that way. So I got to thank them. I got to thank my spotter and best friend, Coleman Presley. You've always been a great sounding board for me, not only on the racetrack, but in life, and he tells me the truth, even when it hurts. It's very good, so thank you for that. Thank you. Paul Wolf, I said he's the MVP of the team. He leads our race team in such a great way, in a way that he takes all the information in. He's not above anybody. He's always taking in the info from anybody on the team to make the best decision. You pushed me harder than I've ever been pushed before. I knew how bad you wanted it when the playoffs started, just by seeing your attitude, and I love that, and I can't wait to do this again with you. So congratulations to Paul and the whole team. And obviously, there's a team at home, and I think everyone here tonight with your spouses and realize that it's not easy to go racing every single weekend and leave your spouse or your kids. It's hard. It's hard for everyone at home. Raising kids sometimes on your own a few days a week isn't easy. So I have a MVP at home as well, and I think some of you know her as my hot-ass wife. Look how beautiful she is. I don't know how I did. I must have a great personality, because I don't know how look at me. I don't know how I did that. But you've been such a rock at home, raising our kids. It's challenging, right? It's so hard every single day, and you instill such great morals in myself, but also our kids. Been just a great wife that I can lean on anytime. So thank you. I love you. Thank you. To my mom and dad, we were watching some home videos over Thanksgiving, and I saw my mom caring for us, saw my dad trying to run a business, at the same time let me live my life and live my dream out as being a race car driver and the juggle of all that. The juggle is real, guys. It's not easy to do, and to be able to let me live my dream means so much. To my in-laws, Ray and Michelle, they're babysitting the kids right now, so they got their hands full, so thank you for that. I want to thank my team at JLR. We're a pretty small, tight-knit group, but to be able to keep the details together, make sure we win off the racetrack just as big as we win on the racetrack means a lot. Roush Yates, they're bringing the ponies, bringing the horsepower. Thank you. I know sometimes I may not be the easiest one to work with, but the constant improvement, incredible durability that you brought to the table, definitely showing up the most in the playoffs, so thank you for that. Obviously, we've got some great partners in the room here tonight. Ford, I'll start with Ford for sure. We've won championships in a Fusion. We've won it now in a Mustang. So thank you so much. I can't wait to see the new Mustang in person. I know that's going to be awesome. So thank you to all the employees around the world. Speaking of global brands, Shell and Pennzoil, 10 years we've been together on this race car. Everyone knows when they see that yellow car, it means Shell and Pennzoil is on the car. It means that I'm driving it, and it's a Penske car. And I think that brand identity is something that means so much. You've been a technical partner. On top of that, the fluids in our race car are made specially for our car by Pennzoil. So that means so much. Thank you for that. Coca-Cola, you've been with me from the beginning. 15 years I've been part of the Coca-Cola racing family. Obviously that what they stand for and what they do for our sport means a lot. Auto Trader, AAA, you guys have been on the race car for quite some time as well. Thank you for your support. And on to the why, right? Why do we do what we do? We have this amazing platform that God's given us to come up here and talk to you guys, and the Joey Logano Foundation is really the why, right? My wife always said, do you want trophies or people around you? And I say both, and there's a way to fill up that cup with people, and one of the favorite things that we do is a JL Kids Crew partnership, and where we're able to bring kids to the racetrack that have had life-changing experiences, and a lot of the drivers here have seen that throughout the year, and you guys take your time to sign their autographs and say hello, and everybody in this room has some really big hearts, and I appreciate what you guys do for that. So important. And I'll leave you guys with this, and to all the young racers out there, coming from a guy that's made plenty of mistakes, and a lot of them are still out there. They're on YouTube if you want to see them. My son's starting to learn how to YouTube, so I'm really careful about that. But I have no regrets when it comes to the mistakes that I've made, because it's made me who I am and the person I am today. So I challenge everybody to take risks, make the big moves, stand up for what's right, because it's really not about winning and losing. It's about winning and growing. So I challenge everyone to take those risks, make those mistakes, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. I'll see you at the Clash. Thank you.